Good morning, everyone. Andy Tuttle here with the Tuttle Group at Fairway Mortgage. I hope you're doing well. This is the DFW mortgage market update. Do it every week just to make sure you know what's going on in the markets, how that affects rates, and how that impacts you when you're out there looking to buy a home. So we had a lot happen this week, most of it around what happened in North Korea, their threat on Guam, the president's response to that caused stock markets to not only vacillate but really have some down days for the first time in a couple of weeks. And the bond market was the beneficiary of that and what we call a flight to quality, the safe havens of bonds, and that helped some this week. And then we had a little bit of correction Friday. Everybody kind of settled down and we saw some normalization there. But let's get to the charts and talk about it. So remember, this is a mortgage-backed security chart. So the higher the price, the lower the rates. We've been on a pretty good run since the beginning of July. This is like you would say an upward escalator here, and you can kind of see the trend right here. And it's I heard it best from Barry Habib. You know, the upward escalator like goes up, but your kid has a yo-yo in his hand. So while you're going up the escalator, the yo-yo is going up and down, but it's still on its way up. And so it's ending. It's a good trend. And so until we break this trend, we're in a pretty good spot. Now, I will say, last week when we did this report, we let you know that we would carefully float through the week to see what happened during the week, and then that this would be a good time to lock in those gains if you've got a contract closing in August. And sure enough, we did float, and we actually locked most of our contracts on Wednesday and Thursday of this week because we saw some highs. We were at the top end of the range, and it was a good thing we did. Because we settled down and corrected on that on Friday, and we basically ended the week where we started it. And so we were able to capitalize for a lot of you on those gains, get you about an eighth better in rate than you would have got at the beginning of the week. So congratulations on that. But now going forward, for new contracts coming in, if you're out there shopping, we're going to be in a carefully floating mode again here at the bottom of the range to see if we can get to the top and kind of repeat what happened this week. We've got a decent amount of economic news coming out next week. And we can look here with a really busy day on Tuesday. And so we'll be carefully floating on Monday because there's really nothing going on. Retail sales, and then building permits and housing starts, and the minutes of the Fed meeting coming out on Wednesday. So we'll be watching very carefully. Those will be some market movers, and if we see something that we need to protect, we'll lock in beforehand if you get a contract. Otherwise, again, we'll be in a carefully floating position. Again, well, something new. So here's a couple of things going on this weekend I thought I'd add. I think it's kind of fun to do. If you're over in Fort Worth and want to go to Fort Worth, Sunday Funday is coming up. Get a tubing, millennials, or you got no kids, or whatever. It looks like a good time if you're into that sort of thing. Something floating the river in Fort Worth should be fun. Or if you want a little more family friendly, there in Addison this evening they have the summer series that on Saturday night there this evening. You're going to have from 8 to 10, a good place to go and take out your family and go sit in the park and get a little picnic going, listen to some music. So it should be a good time. Remember, we're here for you. If you've got questions on your pre-approval, on updating the interest rate, on questions on how to structure the loan, whatever's going on, calling on your offers, just let us know. We're just a phone call away. We're here to help. We're happy to be a part of this big transaction in your life and a part of this big deal in your life, and just let us know what we can do for you. So have a great weekend, happy hunting, and we'll talk to you soon.